sacrifice for our sins. And I got to thinking about my son Duke. I mean, oh my gosh. And inside my soul, if you would have heard my soul screaming, I can't do it. I could never do that, God. Think about it. I could never do that. And I'm not just saying never, because never say never. I can never do that. I got to talk with God. God, I can never do that. God is silent as He always is. I could never do that, God. Never. I can never do it. And then I start talking with God, and I was like, God, why didn't you just do it? I would do it. I would step in Duke's place. I would do it. He said that would be easier, wouldn't it? Oh, gosh. You see, it's harder for me to give up my son than it is for even me to lay down my own life. It takes more love. It takes more depth. And I'm just like, God, I don't understand you at all. I really don't. I can't. But I do understand this. And you put it in terms where I can understand. Is that it would be easier for me to step in front of a bus in front of my son. But it would be harder the other way around. And God, through the torture that it put him through, the Father, oh, our Father, hallowed to be your name. God, with all power and authority and all control, could do whatever He wants, could take Him off of the cross. At any time, think about the Father's torture in this. Excruciating pain of the Father, even though the Son's there suffering. I just continued to say to myself, God, I can never do it. God, I can never do it. God, I can never do it. And He's starting to show me this is your whole life, Dustin. You can never do it. My love and the greatness that I offer for you, you can never do it. You don't have a clue of my love for you. You don't have a clue of the understanding that I have about your life, how I formed you, how I knit you together before you're in mother's womb. You're ashamed. You're afraid. You think you're ugly, and I created you the way that I've intended you to be. Dustin, you don't have a clue. You can't do it. But this is all in love, and I'll just say, you know what? Yeah. So now I just receive. That's love. I could never do it. I could never do it. This life you've called me to do as a rich young ruler, to give up all that I own. Those last 3 doors, I don't even know if I know what those last 3 doors are. But God, whatever it might be, I surrender all to become all flame and to give myself away.